Just 10 miles outside the bustling cityscape of the southwestern state of Karnataka in India lies one of the country's most revered pilgrimage destinations, Sahasralinga, nestled within the serene embrace of the Kamala River. For most of the year, this tranquil watercourse hides a secret beneath its gentle waves. Thousands of ancient stone carvings, known as Shivalingams. These sacred idols, meticulously carved in stone, are potent representations of the Hindu god Shiva. They lie hidden under the river, awaiting the time when thousands of pilgrims gather annually during the festival of Mahashivaratri to catch a glimpse of their sacred beauty. Mahashivaratri, a deeply spiritual occasion, celebrates the mighty and transformative nature of Shiva, drawing devotees from far and wide to witness the mystical phenomenon. The festival typically occurs in late February or early March, coinciding with a natural lowering of the river's water level, revealing the Shivalingams in all their glory. As the waters recede, the smooth, column-like forms of the lingas, representing Shiva's mighty presence, are laid bare, making them accessible for worship and offering rituals. Each Shivalinga is ensconced within a special base known as a yoni. This structure not only symbolically complements the lingam, but also serves a functional purpose. It guides the sacred offerings, milk and water, effortlessly over the surface, washing them to the earth and symbolically purifying the devotee and the environment. Shivalingams are a common sight across Southeast Asia, even touching parts of East Asia like China and Japan, signifying a widespread veneration of Shiva's power. The origin of the Shivalinga dates back over 2,000 years, shrouded in mystery and debate regarding its initial significance. Some theorists, however, propose a rather unique perspective. They suggest these idols might symbolize an incredibly advanced technological marvel, one that our ancestors might have known of. These ancient astronaut theorists have forever been fascinated by the enigmatic design of the Shivalinga. In 1900, at the Paris Congress of History of Religions, Swami Vivekananda, a renowned scientist and monk instrumental in promoting Hinduism in the West, delivered a compelling lecture on the significance of Shivalingas. For years, Western scholars presumed the Shivalinga to hold purely a sexual symbolism, with the cylinder and yoni being seen as male and female representations. Vivekananda challenged this assumption, explaining that the lingam symbolizes the divine's manifestation or withdrawal, a profound cosmic energy embodied by Lord Shiva. Modern Hindu scholars have since taken this notion a step further. They suggest that Shivalingas could represent the concept of atomic energy, powerful and capable of utmost good or devastating destruction, resonating with Shiva's ambivalent divine power. In 1971, in eastern India, a significant event took place at the revered Sanskrit College in Calcutta. It was there that the famous author and ancient astronaut theorist, Erich von Däniken, met with Professor Dilip Kanjailaw. Their meeting centered around the study of Vedic Sanskrit, an ancient language used in Hindu religious texts. Professor Kanjailaw had delved deep into these ancient Indian manuscripts, translating them into more modern versions. Through his work, it emerged that these texts detailed how the so-called gods would traverse the heavens in flying machines to reach Earth. According to these ancient Vedic texts, these deities descended from the sky in flying vehicles, which the texts referred to as vimanas. The descriptions within the text were not just superficial. They included intricate details about the appearance of these vimanas, how they moved from one location to another, and how they could be piloted. This imagery, preserved in scriptures thousands of years old, naturally captivated Erich von Däniken. Erich was enthralled by the possibility that these vimanas were genuine, tangible aircraft. He proposed that they were, in fact, the vehicles utilized by ancient astronauts. Upon his first visit to India, Eric explored numerous historical sites. He swiftly came to understand that India was a veritable treasure trove for proponents of the ancient astronaut theory. All across India, one can find stunning temple towers, commonly known as stupas, and also referred to as vimanas. This raises an intriguing question. What was the origin of the stupa's design? Eric's exploration highlighted India as a focal point for understanding ancient civilizations. Despite India's civilization being thousands of years old, it had not been thoroughly investigated. What Eric discovered were edifices claimed to be replicas of the vimanas themselves. In many Hindu temples across the Far East, representations in their architecture mirrored objects seen in the skies. The upper sections of Hindu temples are often designed to resemble flying objects, suggestive of vimanas. This raises profound implications about ancient peoples and their architectural endeavors. They constructed stone structures modeled after objects they reportedly observed in the sky. The oldest records from Vedic texts in India describe aerial battles involving vimanas. This introduces a thought-provoking question concerning our historical narrative. Is our history purely linear, or are we rediscovering ancient technology that once existed? Ancient texts worldwide contain tales of flying contraptions and people or creatures capable of flight. Yet, it was Eric von Daniken who unified these various elements with an intriguing hypothesis. The gods did not simply fly around effortlessly like modern-day superheroes. They required tangible, constructed crafts. This revolutionary idea was encapsulated in his renowned work, Chariots of the Gods. Eric's theory wasn't constrained to just the Vedic texts. Varanasi, India, located 500 miles southeast of Delhi on the banks of the Ganges, is one of the planet's oldest cities, famed for a history steeped in legend and divine creation. Known for its deep roots in knowledge and discovery, it once housed the ancient physician Sushruta, often hailed as the forefather of surgery in ancient India. Sushruta performed procedures that defied the medical understanding of his era, including skin grafts, cataract removals, and early forms of plastic surgery. Beyond surgery, Sushruta is credited as a pioneer in Ayurveda, one of the world's oldest systems of medicine. According to Hindu lore, a god named Dhanvantari bestowed this profound medical wisdom upon him. Dhanvantari, depicted with 4 arms and holding medicinal herbs, was known to have the ability to shapeshift during his travels to Earth, even taking the form of a bird. Could there be a link between Dhanvantari and Thoth, the half-man, half-bird Egyptian god of healing? This connection suggests the possibility that our foundational knowledge of medicine and human anatomy might have extraterrestrial origins brought forth by celestial deities. It is intriguing to consider if these gods were, in fact, extraterrestrials. Every culture speaks of medicine and healing as divine gifts, highlighting the possibility that this breakthrough in human understanding was facilitated by these deities. In another part of the world, the San Agustin Archaeological Park in Colombia, positioned at the convergence of the Magdalena River with 2 other rivers, is believed by ancient astronaut theorists to hold remarkable significance. With religious reverence often centered around such confluences, one must wonder why this location was deemed sacred, similar to sites in India like Triveni Sangam. It is possible that settlers from India, capable of aerial surveys with Vimana, extraterrestrial flying machines mentioned in the Mahabharata, established this region centuries ago. One of the enigmatic stone statues in San Agustin Park presents a curious figure resembling a spaceman, complete with a helmet-like structure and power staff, a device that intriguingly extends into the ground. This imagery bears a striking resemblance to the Hindu deity Swarnakala Bhairava, a god associated with gold mining, who uses a Kila tool for subterranean exploration. This figure could possibly represent an extraterrestrial influence, guiding and imparting advanced knowledge to humanity. Whether a literal spaceman or a symbolic depiction, This artifact fuels speculation about cross-cultural exchanges and ancient extraterrestrial guidance, leaving us to ponder the origins of these technologies and beliefs. As we conclude our exploration of the intriguing connections between ancient artifacts, Hindu mythology, and modern theories, we come to appreciate the depth and complexity of humanity's quest for understanding. Nestled in the heart of Karnataka, Shivalingas invites thousands of pilgrims annually to witness the mystical emergence of Shivalingas, symbolizing the god Shiva, during the sacred festival of Mahashivaratri. This visitation casts light on the ancient belief systems that continue to guide and inspire. The enigmatic interpretations of the Shivalinga, ranging from sacred symbols to analogs for nuclear technology, highlight the awe-inspiring scope of human imagination. As Swami Vivekananda profoundly articulated in Paris, the Shivalinga represents the dynamic energy of the divine, transcending simplistic interpretations. In modern times, some scholars draw parallels with atomic energy, illustrating the multidimensional representations that stretch across history. Equally captivating is the notion of Vimanas and the global scope of ancient technology. The tales from ancient Vedic texts, along with Eric von Daniken's examinations, challenge our understanding of technological legacy and provoke contemplations about our linear perception of history. Are these captivating evidences remnants of an advanced civilization from which we've merely begun to unearth knowledge? Further testament to this connection is the figure of Sushruta in Varanasi, symbolizing the profound source of ancient medical wisdom, reportedly gifted from divine entities. Whether through literal interpretations or symbolic remembrance, these narratives provoke thought on the intersection of mythology and scientific advancement. Finally, as we turn our gaze from India to sites like San Agustin in Colombia, we realize the universal resonance of these themes. The sacred intersections, whether of rivers or ideas, gesture to a shared reverence for knowledge believed to have descended from the heavens. Such cross-cultural connections challenge us to reconsider the origin stories of our collective culture. In the ancient echoes of the past, we may discover aspects of our humanity that bridge the realm of myth and reality. The continuance of these stories, the annual rituals, and the archaeological wonder invite us to ponder our place in this timeless tapestry. From the divine mysteries of Shiva to the possible technological prowess of our ancestors, our journey into the depths of ancient India's wonders enriches our understanding of human history and the enduring questions of existence. As we close this chapter, may the stories of Shivalinga and its kindred legends continue to inspire awe and curiosity for generations to come.